When I got to Matamoros and to this camp of migrants, I was stunned by its size. Some said 2,000, some said 3,000. I was struck by the stories of extortion, by mothers saying that they knew a little girl who'd been taken, or they knew a little girl who'd been molested. And I found that deeply troubling, that they were in such danger. They had left danger for more danger. I'm Dianne Solis. I'm a senior writer at the Dallas Morning News. I write most often about immigration and social justice. I'm constantly learning, and that's what I love so much about my job. But I also find tremendous purpose in elevating the voices from communities of people who are vulnerable and don't normally have access to a journalist who will say, tell me more about your story. I wanted to tell this story at the time that I did because I had lived in Mexico as a foreign correspondent, and I knew that that portion of the border, the eastern end of the border, was very dangerous. I heard about it just because I cover immigration, and I was getting emails from human rights groups and from lawyers saying, you really need to consider going down. I was really surprised at the camp by the ease that I could get in and go to different sections, and that nobody stopped me because there was really no control like you have at refugee camps around the world. The United Nations is there, the Red Cross is there, other agencies that specialize in relief are there. And you didn't have that so much when I was there in December. When I was in the camp speaking to fathers, I felt that they were really desperate. They were trying their best to protect their families. And with mothers, it was a bit different. The mothers often were single moms that I spoke to, and they were even more desperate. And you could tell that they had tremendous worry at night when darkness would fall, because there were no lights at this camp. And that's why some of the women would cluster and put their tents on the sidewalk leading to the entrance and exit. And they would have the headlights of the cars that would provide some light. I felt their fear. And I was most moved by parents who really wanted safety and felt that when nightfall fell, that the cartel had lookouts who could easily come through the camp. I'm there to serve them. And it isn't about how I feel. It's about how they feel. It isn't about what I think, it's about what they think. Local journalism can make a global impact. In the case of the story that I wrote from Matamoros, a group of Texans in the Dallas-Fort Worth area were struck by that anecdote and said, we're going to start raising funds for lanterns. So hundreds of lanterns went down to Matamoros after the story ran. The moving stories that journalism provides people is invaluable. Think local journalism can't impact a global problem? Think again. Dianne Solis, reporter, The Dallas Morning News. Real local journalism.